can come here every single day. It's gonna rain later, so came out to relax. Surrender Sunday. Excuse me. It's a beautiful day. I can come out here every day, every single day, whenever I want. Ooh, the sun just hit me. Not that many people here yet because it is sunny. Well, it's early. Yeah, this is my local beach. I haven't gone in the water. I don't think I will, but who knows? Maybe one day. If I get a whole wetsuit and some rubber swimming shoes. Other than that, I'm not going in that water. The kids love it though. The kids, well, of course, kids love jumping in the water. Hello, hi, how are you? Like, share, subscribe. I'll just come. This is the place I come to as much as I want. When I wanna explore my surroundings and feel good to myself and be good to myself, I come here. It's not the sea beach, it's a freshwater lake beach. So this is actually a lake, but the beach setting is pretty nice. Pretty nice. People are starting to come in now, and it's getting hot already, as you can already tell. So I'm gonna go out of here and go to a local restaurant. Maybe I can get some breakfast. I might be late. Maybe I'll get some brunch or something. But isn't it pretty? Come on in, like, share, subscribe. Hello. Hi. God bless you, Nugget Edits. Edits, that's what it says, yeah? Hello there. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Earlier this morning, we did the prayers. We studied the Bible. That was awesome. Had some great people on there with some great insight. Very spiritual folks that I love. That was really good. So we just here, taking in the sun. I'm close to Mexico. I'm in Florida. I'm in Flixico. No, it's okay. I'm in Florida. This is Florida. I'm in Central Florida. Isn't this pretty? It's gorgeous. How nice and quiet. It's very hot. It's starting to get really hot. So I wanted to come over here before 12 o'clock because at 12 o'clock, the sun is directly over us and that's just really, really, really hot. Come on in, like, share, subscribe. We're just lamping here at the beach, having a good old time, relaxing, recalculating before manana. Feet in the sand. The sand is not hot at this point, but it will get hot. Yes, it is. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. I love coming here. And what's so good about it is that through Father God, I was able to participate in this peacefulness as much as I want. Because He knows I love being at the beach. Even though this is not an actual sea beach, but it is a beach nonetheless, no? And it's nice. It's nice. People come here, they have cookouts, they hang out with their family. Rarely, like when you go to a public beach, you got to pay for parking. Here, you don't have to pay for parking. Parking is free. If you can look right behind me, see that's parking. It's free. It's free all the way up there, and all the way up to the other side. And then there's downtown up there, and then there's free parking over here. That's where the boats go. Well, the boats are boated, I suppose. But is this white sand? Yeah, it is. It is, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's tannish to me, but that's okay. There's another beach that I love, love, love. Haven't been there, and I'm not gonna go until I'm fully prepped. Like I got my cooler and my towels and my change of clothes, which I have. I just haven't put them in the car. But that's like a 2 hour trip. So for that, I got to go early in the morning to stay until late at night to watch the sunset. This Anna Maria Island here in Florida. It's on the Gulf Coast. Very beautiful. That beach is beautiful. This beach is as beautiful as well. Thank you, Father God, for letting us come here today, this morning. Amen. Yeah, the sun's beating on my back right now. I do have some suntan lotion in my car, though. I should get some because that doesn't feel good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is Lake Mineola. Yes, you are right. Best time of year, hands all the way down. Well, it is very nice. It's hot, man. It's really hot, but it's not hot, hot like in the midday. You get out of here, the moment you think about coming outside, you start sweating. Hey, again, hi, hi. I need to know Pixel YT, right? And again, thank you for this morning. I appreciate it. So Pixel YT was in the conversation we had this morning, giving some great insight, great conversation on our Love Your Soul Natural Road journey, reading the Bible, becoming spiritual and discerning our own existence and understanding. Thank you so much, and thank you for saying hello. I'm just lamping them, cold, cold lamping. That Flavor Flav used to say that. I don't know if you guys look at that, look at that, look at that. You see that? That's a dragonfly, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Pixel YouTube. Thank you so much for explaining that. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was great conversing with you today. It was awesome. Very, very nutritious. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully every Sunday we can do that. We'll see. But we try to be on there every morning at 7:15, especially on the weekdays, because we know that those are rushed with that butterfly. Rushed and people are looking into the next day and writing their schedules and completing their tasks. So those are the best days, I believe, because the weekend is beautiful, is it not? I believe even like if you were, I mean, like you can't, depending if you had like a tent in the warmer, you could probably sit outside in the winter. And those, I'm from the winterland too. I used to get the four seasons up north, and I love winter as well. But I ain't going back. Those beautiful birds. Those are the stalkers. You gotta be careful for those birds. They will take your food. Pixel YouTube, got it. Isn't this nice? Isn't this amazing? Thank you for the likes. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I guess we can call this the morning chop up. We're just relaxing, taking in some beautiful spirit to take with us wherever we go and share that peaceful peace and calmness. Listen, in times of turmoil and difficulty, even though it's against the norm, it's always good to sit in silence and listen to what you're thinking. And it hurts because if you've been, suffering, you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be, and alone doesn't mean being alone. You don't have anybody because you do. To be aware of what you're feeling, how you're feeling, where it came from, why did it happen, why is your sorrow so uncontrollable? But when you get through it, it builds character. and it feels good at the end when you come out of that dark space. So it's always good to sit in silence when everything is fine in your life. It's always good to take time out in the day, 10 minutes, and just shut everything off. Or go somewhere with, like, leave your phone in the house. Because that's those that's interrupting your electromagnetic field. It's making you dependent on things that you shouldn't be. That's a good question. We arrived on Earth and we imparted religion. I'm not saying we, but imparted religion for control of those, what they used to call heretics, or folks that didn't align with their narrative. I don't know. I think religions, if they're in cahoot, which they are, with these supposed aliens or celestial beings, which they show you, they're gonna fall in line, and they're gonna change the narrative, the understanding of what's going on, to still control you. So they're not gonna release control of you just because now we know there are other dimensions that don't necessarily lie above the firmament. They could be right next to us, right beside us. So you don't travel outside into the outer world, because there is no. Anyway, when you travel, you go lateral, and then the more lateral you go, the more dimensions you enter, the different types of rules there are. Like, you can fly in some places you can run fast. The rules of those dimensions are not the same as this one. This dimension has its rules as well. So religions are already falling apart because people are finding out the truth. Religions are falling apart. They're trying to hold on. So what they're going to do is they're going to cause a lot of wars. They're already doing it to distract you from the truth. They're doing it. They're causing wars, famine, and then they tell you that this is God's wish. No, they're implementing these sufferings so that they can maintain control, so that they can save you. So that is my understanding. I don't follow religion. I'm not religious. I follow the teachings of Yeshua, Jesus Christ, Jesucristo, not Zeus, and there are a lot of things that are convoluted and that have been used for a weapon in the Bible. Many things. You just got to be spiritual. Exactly. Yeah, I used to fish all the time when I first moved to Florida. I think when I was up north, maybe I went fishing twice in the wintertime. But yeah, absolutely. Fishing is amazing. Fishing. What's so amazing about fishing is that you have to be patient. You must be patient. It is. That's the irrevocable truth. When you go fishing, that builds character. When you're fishing and you don't find a fish, and then you finally get one, and the excitement explodes. There's no feeling like it. No. You say you've been sitting there all day, all morning long, nothing. Now, when you get a boat, you got a fish finder. Those things are advantageous to you catching a fish. But when you sit on a pier all day, and it's a lot more difficult to pier onshore as opposed to offshore. So I did a lot of offshore fishing. My lines got lost. I lost a lot of lures. Yeah, I used to fish all the time, my man. I had a tackle box and the whole nine. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're in Florida. I am in Claremont, Florida, which is Central Florida. So this place is called the Triple C. I think it's called the Choice of Champions, Claremont Choice of Champions. I think this area right here that I'm in. Uh-oh. That music is not my music. It's somebody playing music in the background. So I hope if you hear it, that's what it is. All right, hold on. Going too fast. What if we die and them taking of our Googles and say that 1 hour came was fun to see how they lived 4,000 years ago. Yeah. Oh man, you asked that question, Fabio. Is it Fabio? That's how I'm reading your name. Rabbit, Rabbit Mom. Um, it's the one that got away. You know, a lot of people say that that story doesn't exist. As a previous fisherman and still wanted to be a fisherman, I love fishing. I'm gonna get some stuff soon. I'll be coming out here bringing you guys with me to fish. I'll get some materials. Is the one that got away. It was a big bass when I first started fishing. I was on a pier like that one that you see over there. Let me zoom in so you can see it. See that pier that is made out of wood? I was on one of those, and it was in an area where it was right now, like you see this walkway and all this nice stuff that was here. It wasn't here prior. This was put here. So same happened in Kissimmee, which is Lake Toho Peliglia. I think that's how you say it, Lake Toho. And it was the one that got away. It was a bass. I didn't know how to work the drag on the fishing pole, and it snapped. And I'm telling you, I tried to take a picture. I had a flip phone. This was in 2005, around there. I had a flip phone. I tried to take a picture of it, man. It was the one that got away. That was my best one. I've caught kingfish. I went kingfish trolling. I caught 12. I caught bass on the fly, like streaming. Like when you're in a stream, they sit with their mouths agape against the stream because that's when the animals come through, and that they're ambush predators. They don't swim around looking for stuff they weigh. So you see them. If you throw your lure right on top of the stream, so if you throw the lure on top of the stream, the lure's gonna go in and it's gonna snatch it because it's moving. And when they snatch it, boom, you pull them up. When you first start fishing, it's kind of difficult to know the snap as opposed to you snagging on a piece of log or rock where it got held under. You soon learn the difference because I used to hit things and I used to pull it up and I would lose my whole entire lure and hook. But it's not an experience, so you'll learn a snap you'll learn what a bite is as opposed to you being caught up in debris. So those are the kind of things that you learn. Hello, I'm in Claremont, Florida, Central Florida. Let me show you so y'all can stop asking. I, I, no, no, no. Jeez. Let me show you where I'm at. So this way you guys know and those questions will fade away. I'm gonna have to walk over here a little bit. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go over here just so you can see. That's not my music. That's somebody in a car riding by. You know, music is distracting to the mind and soul as well. And also what kind of music you listen to. Okay, here we go. Oh, this sand feels so good. Whew, I needed that. I needed this therapy today, guys. Oh, there's a piece of glass. Rarely see that, but I'm getting closer to the picnic area, so that's going to be more visible. You just got to be careful where I step. Okay, here you go. Here's the information you've been looking for. So this is where I'm at right now. Can you see that? So it's Claremont Choice of Champions, Triple C. The address is on the one in the beginning. I think it's like 100 something street, North Street or something like that. Okay, that's where I'm at. Listen, read what it says. It says no lifeguards, swim at your own risk. It's open from dusk till dawn. Fouling is prohibited. Limiting dumping of debris. Glass containers. Oops, I got a glass container. I'm gonna put it in the car. Children in diapers are not allowed in the water. Thank you for not smoking. Swim only in designated areas. Dog must be on leashes. There's no solicitation or panhandling. No possession of illegal drugs or alcohol. So, well, that guy has a Patriots. So he must be from Massachusetts. Well, let me not step on that glass I just saw. I should have picked it up, but too lazy right now. So. This beach is nice, but just wait till you get a gander. And I'm gonna try to stay there all day to watch the sunset and Maria Island, where the sand never gets cold. I mean, where the sand never gets hot. That's facts. Beautiful that place. Even the town is like picturesque. I like seeing pictures of Colorado in the winter, because those towns and those mountains, absolutely to die for. But haven't been there yet, but I will. That's one of my spots that I want to go visit. Let me see. I can't see. I can't see. It's too dark. Well, there's not much I know about that. I was just reading Revelations. I don't know much. My dad does. He's a preacher. But that's a great question. That's a great conversation. Um, Again, I'm on at 7:15 every day, and I like to discuss straight from the Bible. I don't like to pull, information from, from something I really don't know yet. But that's a great question. It's very important. You can put some scripture down if you find some to copy and paste in the chat. We'd appreciate that. That'll be nice. But that's definitely something that you need to know. The rapture is very important. Revelation is very important, right? But good request, my friend. But again, I like to read straight from Father God's mouth. I don't like to interpret what I think, because I was brought up in America where they teach us that logical and rationale is the first, foremost boss of your mind. And it's difficult to read the Bible trying to discern the spirituality of it when you're in that type of frame mind, whatever, conditioned to think in that manner when you read anything. But the Bible needs to be read in pure spirituality. That's why it tells you those things, because you need to learn how to do that. And so do I. And this is a journey for me, sharing what I'm reading, and folks coming in and saying, hey man, if you read it this way, or if you try it this way, is only added on to my growth, and that I appreciate. But great statement. That is absolutely true. This is why I'm studying the Bible, because I ain't trying to go through all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I already suffered enough. You feel me? Right? So why you want to listen? You suffered enough. You get a chance to pass and live well. Why would you not want that? Why would you not want that from the get-go, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll read it, Pixel. We'll read it. It's better that we read it, I think, because I'm not well versed at this point. This is my actual first time even reading Revelations and even getting into, the Bible like that. You know what I mean? I found some shade because it's burning. So they got chairs and the phone's getting hot. So they got chairs here. They have benches. See chairs over there. Benches everywhere. Benches over there. On the other side of the walkway, you can sit, catch some shade if you don't want to touch the sand. But I do recommend walking on the sand. I did. There were some places that I love to go to, like on Wednesdays and Sundays, but they're really far from here, and I'm not gonna ride 50 minutes. So I just do it at home. I read at home, and then I'll go online possibly to join the sermons from those churches that you can do now, which is great. You don't have to go. I don't have to go all the way down there. But churches to be held on Saturday, not Sunday. But the Christians have a reason why they go to church on Sundays. So again, well, not again, but this is why I read the Bible and interpret it for my own understanding, and then I elaborate with others to clear up maybe some confusion or some misunderstanding. But going to follow someone who has that same issue, that understanding is my understanding, and then trying to give that to the people so that they can not follow the word, because when they go home, they work Monday through Friday. They're not going to read the Bible. They don't have time for that. That's why they go on Sundays. So you might say something from your sermon, from your practice sermon that might hit something in them to spark them to read it, more than once a day, or what they've been doing. They're looking to be healed, right? These are all sick people looking to be healed, just like me when I was going. But here, listen to someone else can't heal you. Listen to Father God can. See, exactly, yeah. Yep, that's right. Do I know how to barbecue? Good question. Of course I do. I barbecue all kind of stuff. How'd you know? You can see it in my face. Oh yeah, I love barbecuing mine. I haven't done it in a while, but again, I'm gonna get my equipment. I'm gonna bring it out because it's like a portable stove. I used to use that a lot. I used to cook steaks. Oh yeah, I can get down. I can get down. I'm gonna give you a little hint. You're in Texas, all right. God bless Texas. Um, you can All right. So just a hint of what I learned about. And I used to love watching cooking shows on Sundays. I would be home right now at this time watching a cooking show with some coffee, but I'm here. I take an onion, a big Vidalia onion. Check it out. Instead of using chemicals, I heat up the grill. I let the carbon get out of the all that stuff out of there, all the chemicals. I take a fork, the forks that you use to pull up, hot dog, the long two with two prongs. I stick it in the Vidalia onion and I clean the grill. Two things that happens. The acid from the onion kills all the bacteria. The sweetness from the onion gives your food more flavor. Close to Cocoa Beach. Nice. Do you go to Cocoa Beach every day? I think you should, but do you? I would. Listen, see, that's a beautiful beach. That has white sand too, right? I mean, almost all the beaches in Florida have white sand, if I'm not mistaken. Is it right? Am I right? And I learned that I learned that actually from my ex-father-in-law who's Mexican. This guy was a grill master. This guy cooked a whole cow rib on a grill. He was a master, and I learned from him. And I'm like, why you? And the food does taste so much more delicious when you clean your grill with a natural acid. I got sand. With a natural acid instead of chemicals that have other stuff that you eat that your food don't taste good. I've tried it. I've used the chemicals, and then I use the Vidalia onion. Vidalia onion so much more better. Not, oh man, you got perks up there, huh? In Cocoa Beach. So yeah, making food on the grill after you clean it with a Vidalia onion is way, 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 way more, first of all, healthy. And it makes your food taste better. Try it. Try it. I did ask him why a Vidalia onion. Simple. They're big and they take up more space and they're sweet. The red onion, the yellow onion don't work that way. You can use it. It will have the same purpose because it's the same type of fruit, right? But if you use the Vidalia onion, listen, after you clean the grill, right? So say you clean the grill several times with the Vidalia onion, right? What? I'm not gonna idolize you, but that's awesome, bro. I gotta come see you then. You selling them? I gotta come see you then. We gotta do a show over there, man. I love me some chicken wings on the barbecue. But you doing whole chickens? See, now you're gonna make me ask you a whole bunch of questions, Pixel. Whew. I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna come check you out. I'm close. I'm gonna come down there. You got my word on that. And then we do a whole video and eat some food, if you don't mind. If you out there selling it, I'm with that too. Yeah. So using natural foods to cook natural foods is the best way. When you use chemicals, your food don't taste the same. Believe me. You see my face, how it looks? When you get out of using chemicals to clean your food, to cook your food, food is so much better in the natural state. Salt and pepper, of course. If you want other things, of course, but not too much, so that you can actually taste the real savor of the food. Here in America, We cover our food with all kinds of, and we didn't get that from us. That came from other countries. You know, they cover their food on all kinds. They bring that here, and then we do it. Then we mimic it. Then we change it. Then we add ingredients. Then we add, and then your food don't taste like food anymore. It tastes like something totally different. Okay, third generation iron worker. There it is. How is that kind of work? You don't know how to barbecue. Okay. It's fun. Try, learn it. It's fun. Cooking on gas grill and on a charcoal grill, two totally different flavors. You can use a gas grill, you're gonna have that taste. A charcoal grill, you're gonna have that taste, but after you let it burn, you take some wood that has flavor, say like cherry wood, apple wood, you put it on the side, then you get a whole different flavor. It's all about flavor. Hello, and how, hello Dolly, and how you cook. You gotta know how to, you know, if you put it directly over the fire, if you put the fire to the side, you want to smoke it. I do smoking too. You gotta learn how to do that. The wind, all that stuff is all the elements where you're cooking. You know, all that stuff is included in your cooking. You know how you do it. You're in your house, that's different, right? You control almost everything. But that's what makes grilling fun, is that you have to adapt to the weather, to the to the situation, how the, you know, where the wind blowing to, how do you set it up? Do you cook it early in the daytime and put it? Yeah, it's a lot involved, but it's a lot of fun. Thank you for the likes, like, share, subscribe. We're just hanging out. Y'all want to see the beach? People are coming. They're beginning to come. I'm about to go and get me something to eat. I have not eaten since yesterday. I only eat twice a day, and when I'm really hungry. You were going over Revelations. Was that today? Nice. Look at that. Look at the coincidence. Yeah, we're reading it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That's really awesome. Yeah, check that out. Beautiful. Beautiful all over the place. Yeah, so they're coming. All the kids are coming. The kiddie water park is open. They open at 8. They close at dawn. It says over there on the sign. But that's a pretty cool place for the family. And again, it's a quiet area. No loud music. You know, no loud vehicles. Only thing you hear, which is joy to the ear, children yelling and screaming out of the fun that they're having. It is. You can hear it. It feels good, I tell you that much. Yeah, I suspected you can hear the wind. Just like I had this really informative video about people who were living in their car and how to go about living in certain places the other day in my car. I had the AC on and you can hear nothing. I was disappointed about that because I don't really watch the videos after I'm done with them. I'm starting to do so. Because, you know, personal criticism as well helps you build, right? So I think you see those pushing boats that they're using? They rent those out here. And they also have the ones with motors. So there's 3 people, 4 people, somebody back there. They rent them out over there somewhere. But I was gonna rent me. This is Claremont. I was gonna rent. Thank you for the like, share, subscribe. I was gonna rent. They're expensive, by the way, because that's why I didn't rent one. Half an hour, $95. The whole day in some of the areas, $500 for the whole day. I'm not gonna rent one learning how to do it for a whole day. An hour is $300. But I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna learn one. I'm gonna. That's what I wanna. That's what I wanna do. That's gonna be my next fun. I already had a motorcycle. My next fun recreational vehicle is gonna be one of those because you know those guys are having fun. There's no sharks in these waters. I mean, that's a lie because it's water and sharks go to water. Could be bull sharks because they do travel in fresh water. And you will be surprised the amount of bull sharks that you find in the Everglades. They're all over the place. And those things are mean, very mean. Yeah, they like it. They love it. But what I did notice, let me go see before I start talking about something that's not true. Hold on. Most of the places I've gone to were not developed in terms of for for citizen enjoyment. It was just there, go at your own risk, pack your own stuff, right? But then they did started doing this kind of stuff. It's cool. Here you don't have to pay for parking. Very limited, very small. But if you come here really early, you get yourself a parking. There's parking over there. There's parking up there. There's parking in downtown, which is right here. You can walk, park. There's a lot of parking. And it's free. So yeah, there's no signs of here saying. It does say swim at your own risk, but it doesn't say that there's gators in the water. Now check it out, Mike. There's gators in water here everywhere. They're ambush predators. They just sit down, sit and wait, right? So if you're touching the bottom of this water right here, most likely they put something in the water to repel them, which can affect you chemically, right? So yeah, there's things that you if you're in discernment, and you need to figure out there's gators here. You can believe that. They're just either somehow, some way, fished out, relocated. They're there. There's probably a deep wire over there, right, which I haven't seen because I've seen people just swimming over it. They're probably just markers. So there's something going on that they've done in the water to repel these animals. And again, they're not ambush predators. They be sitting right there. You put your foot on them like snapping turtles, they will bite it off. So he's carrying that big sip. That's the only thing wrong with them things, is that you gotta carry them. I do not like carrying things in the sand. It is not fun. Sometimes I go to the beach just with money. I'll go to the beach, I'll get something at the concession stand just so I don't carry anything. But I don't even like carrying my towel. Yeah, I didn't bring one today. So there's a letter missing from there on your statement or your question text. UAER? What is that? Thank you for the likes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, you bird. I'm about to leave because I'm going to go get me something to eat. I would go to downtown right here. What's happening? What's happening? Shout out Joel. Joel wants to shout out to you. Go. God rest. God rest your soul. Love your soul, not your role. Come on in, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I would go get me something in downtown Claremont. By the way, they do have the farmers market going on right now. I did extract cash from the bank yesterday to save it just in case, but I didn't bring it with me here today, so I'm not gonna go over there. But there's a farmers market. Basically, they sell local folks, sell their artisan work, local foods. I was there about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I just asked. I don't know what that meant. I did sound it out. Still don't make no sense. Sorry. I'm not there. I'm here at the beach. Having a beach old good even time. I'm trying to leave before 12 because that sun is about to come around and it's gonna be really caliente. There's the wind. I heard it just now. Well, I'm feeling it, but I know you guys can hear it. That's such a nice sound when the sun's out and you hear that and you feel that. Ooh, it feels good. I'm not supposed to have this glass because people break them and you can step on it, so I'm gonna put it in the garbage. Did I just what? A word that's bad? I didn't say a bad word, did I? Did I? I say bad words, not all the time, just to emphasize my point sometimes, depending. But I don't use foul language when I'm talking to other people, unless they unless it's required, which is very seldom because I don't deal with people that I need to call out, in that manner. And I try not to try to respect everybody, as long as I receive the same in turn. In turn, if I don't, then on this platform, see you later. Right? In real life, I don't deal with people that I have to correct on how to treat me at all. It's cool, no worries, it's good. Hey, Dave, what's happening? No, I'm not programmed by your feelings of virtual sensation, my friend. I was just in the sand. I'm not gonna walk in there for your entertainment, my friend. Watch Baywatch. They jump in the sand a lot. You might get your kicks off of that. Cool. But thank you for asking that. Thank you for joining, guys. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave, but I have to. I must. There's the wind again. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? You got to see my video where I recorded the sunset. That was spectacular. But Anna Maria Island is going to be very emotional situation when you see the sunset in Anna Maria Island and your feet are on cold sand. The sand never gets hot. It's a beautiful place. You got to check it out if you can. Yeah, it feels good, right? If you guys were here, we would be barbecuing. I would be the master chef, taking no input because I got you. Medium rare, not cooked at all, burnt. I got you. I like my beef burnt. I don't know who. I know a couple of people that like eating beef steak well done. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. Your jaw must be made of like hydraulics that are used for those big trucks that are like have these huge tires bigger than 4 humans, because I can never eat well done beef. That's like a task in itself. I want some medium rare. That's how I take my beef. Oh, I just stepped on the shop. Look how fast that guy's doing. Or girl. That's gotta be fun. I'm gonna do that soon. I just looked. I was hoping, like I did see where there was rentals last year, even maybe for like $40 for a couple hours. That was in Orlando. But here's $95 for a half an hour. Which, I mean, half an hour is a long time when you're out there. But then again, it's a short time because then you got to give it in. You're like, nah, and then you give another $95, believe me, because you're having so much fun. So it's better to rent it for an hour, which is $300. Whew, that's steep. But I think it's well worth it if you're into, water sports, which I'm about to get into because I love being in the water. When I was younger, still do. Hello, hi, you going back to town? Okay. I'm in the Claremont inner city beach. It's a fresh water, man-made, because this all looked like that. So if you see that area right there, this is what this whole thing looked like. There was no sand here, so the sand was put here. So it's not natural, but it feels good. So usually what you see is all tall grass, water, trees, so if you get to, I'll show you a place that I drove by at Lake Mineola. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh, I wanted to stop and take a picture. I don't have a camera anymore, but I did, and I used to always pull over in my car to take pictures of anything that caught my eye, of anything that I was like, oh, that would be a good picture. But this place is beautiful, but there's no way for you to stop and pull over because it's just a way through there. It's really pretty. So here's where I'm at, so you guys can get. I hope I don't step on glass. Ay, ay, ay. So here's where I'm at, so you guys can see. See that? It's called Claremont Choice of Champions Waterfront Park, and there are a lot of waterfront parks in Central Florida. It's raining. Rain's also good. I love rain. So there it is. So thank you guys for returning. Thank you for conversing. Appreciate the questions and the answers and the involuntary blurps. Love you so, Natural. You already know. With Father God paving the way, we try to be here every morning at 7:15. You know, those schedules may change, but we've been consistent for the last 2 months, which is when we started really, really going in and reading the scripture and just chopping it up in the morning. Some things might change, but for now, it's going to remain the same because there's nothing really that I need to change because I'm still learning. So, you know, as I go, I will begin to, to evolve, and those things will evolve with me and with you. Oh, where's my car? Oh, my car's way down there. Let me walk on the pavement. Hold on. Ow. The pavement is cool this morning, but as soon as that sun comes up at 12, you will not be able to walk on this pavement. You will sizzle the bottom of your feet. Like, you'll be walking, that's what you hear. Hearing it. It's kind of a feeling. This is a pump that they use. They got tools out here on a rack that you can use if you get a flat on your tire. Or yeah, pretty cool, huh? Can't find that up north. And if you do, it's broken and got needles and drug bags in it. Facts, been there, done that. Got the t-shirt, burned it in the bonfire. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Find me something to eat at a place that has good prices, because trying to get something to eat out in a restaurant nowadays is like $1,000. I'm exaggerating, but on my budget, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's $1,000. Can't afford it, let alone pay somebody a tip. And then they put it on they already added to the payment, and then they expect you to give them more. Listen, I used to be a waiter. I accepted what people gave me from the attitude that I gave them and the pleasure that I give them from eating, their food and enjoying a good time with the family, and have someone that's paying attention to them when they need something. Yeah, so I've been there, done that. But here we go. I'm gonna drive way down Highway 50 just to see if I can find a good place to eat. Because I'm gonna ride it. I'm not gonna look it up. Because that takes the fun out. It's the Sunday drive. After that, it's a wrap. I'm in all day. A car? Yeah. Yeah, take a ride. You want to take a ride? I'm just gonna write down 50, Highway 50. See if I see anything that catches my eye. And if not, I'll just eat at home. Yeah, man. Yeah, I get that. I used to live in this thing too. And this is smaller than a van. And I was more than comfortable. I put down the back seats and I had a whole foam, 2 foams back there that I would sleep on with pillows. I had my phone to watch movies, to eat. I did all of that stuff. So yeah, this guy's not letting me out. Thank you. Yeah, get them. They're not as cheap as you thought that you would think they should be, but they're affordable. You can get them on, on Amazon, but order them and then get yourself an X-Acto knife and shape it to the contour of the car. Great idea. If you have these covers that I bought off of Amazon, you can't see them. They're good for darkness, and you can cover your windows, and they have them for every single car. I have a Honda Fit, right? So I got the perfect blockers from the sun, and I still have them on little windows. It's just, a lot of work to put them on and take them off. It's like a whole job when you get up and go to bed. So sometimes it's exhausting. Yeah, get them, man. That's what I did, bro. I got foam. I couldn't buy a bed, so I put the foam in the car. Just be careful not to, cut your car up. And then I shaped it of the back. I put the two. Let me hand signal you. So in the back, you see the back? I put the two chairs down, which they are now, and then that was enough space for me to sleep in. First I didn't have the foam, but I didn't have the money. As soon as I got the foam, I shaped. I got 2 of them. And sometimes you may need 3 because remember it's foam, and it contours to the weight of your body, and that's gonna make you feel the bottom of of your van. So try to get more than 1 if you can. In between, put some pillows. Put them laterally to your body, because if you put them vertical to your body, then you're gonna slip through them. But if you put them like lateral, side by side, like the bed, super comfortable, bro. That's what I did. That's what I was doing before I got my bed back. Because when I moved, I didn't have that. I lost all of it. So then I was using pillows to sleep on because I didn't have a mattress. Listen, bro, try that. Try putting the king size pillows side by side like this, and then you sleep on top of them. And in between the pillows, you could put smaller pillows so that you won't. You could do it. You can do it. And God bless you. No, I don't do house tours, man. I don't do that. It's a regular house, man. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, a laundry. There's nothing in it. There's a property here for sale that's empty, 321-505-9672. It's a lot here by the lake. Very big area, very nice. Maybe someday in the future, I'll do a house tour. I'm not doing that right now, but thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Ain't nothing fancy. I am a super neat dude. My mom's taught me that when I was a kid. Be clean to yourself. And here's downtown. Oh, that's not downtown. So like I said, parking. Enough parking. On the left-hand side, there's an area where you can park. It's kind of like a dirt parking, like on dirt. But this place is fabulous when it comes to parking, my friend. There's houses, apartments right across the street from the lake. Down to my right, your left, past the stop sign, there's a restaurant called The Shack, something like that. I'm about to take this left, your right, to go to downtown. And I'm just going to take the phone off real quick to show you the farmer's market, okay? Here we go. And I'm doing it just people with their dogs and their family members walking around, because this is a known place for people who live in Florida and they know Florida. They will bring you here. I will bring you here if you come. Say, yo, let's go to Claremont, let's go to Sanford, let's go to Disney Springs. I'll bring you here. So I'm going to show you the street where they have this farmers market. So you can see, folks, streets are pretty cool. Take you out to Anna Maria Island's beautiful. Mount Dora is gorgeous. This is kind of like Mount Dora, but Mount Dora is smaller and a lot more pretty. So let me show you. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. People, family time, man. There's people with their dogs. Little family right there. Little cool restaurant, the Downtown Exchange. There's like a dairy place over there. This place is famous. I should go in there and get a sub. Cosa Nostra, it's called. You hear the music? That's not my music. That's from the restaurant. I don't have nothing to do with that. And here's the little farmer's market, which only happens on Sundays. Usually this street is full as well, but check it out. I was over there the other day. Cool, right? Cool, I love that. Like I said, I don't have any cash on me, so I'm not gonna run up in there. But that's what's going on. That's what goes on every Sunday. And in small towns, and I just found this out. I've met the same vendors in Mount Dora, in Sanford, here, maybe Kissimmee possibly. That's when I first started doing those. But I go, and you should go, if you get a chance, to get some local food. Support your local farms. Because that's the real stuff, not these mass generated, biochemically produced foods. It is. This is in Claremont, and reason why I'm not answering you because I'm driving. This is Claremont. Listen, I'm in love with this place. This place is beautiful. But I'm about to go to like an area where there's a lot of, tourists, so there's a lot of confusion when driving. You just gotta be aware, But I live that way. That way is a lot more calm. There's nothing there. But they're building, so there is stuff coming. So let me show you. Man, listen, on Sunday, like right now it's early, but earlier this morning there was nothing. There was no traffic, and I love that. This is not traffic. This is not traffic. You do, yeah. You got to go to Mount Dora. It is you will not regret it. Mount Dora is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the people. Oh, and these people are supposedly from up north. The people who settled there and found out this place is gorgeous. They're from Massachusetts, I think. And Massachusetts people are rude, because I'm from Massachusetts. But they're so nice. They all say hi to you, hello, just like here. This is what God's bringing me, because I need to be around that energy. I already been through the fighting, arguing, and all that stuff energy. I don't need it. So we're about to get a little bit more in where people are coming in and out, where you got the entrances and exits to the highways. So there's going to be a lot more traffic in this area. But where I'm at, no traffic. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Love your soul, natural. Love spending time with y'all. Riding around in my new hood. I used to do Sanford too. When I was living in the world and I was drinking a lot, I would go there on the weekends, drink and participate with the local folk, and people from other places too. Coming to visit. So this is traffic. If you look up to the left, your right, you see it says Claremont, big water bubble there. And look, this is not even traffic. You're really moving free out here. Now you go to Orlando or you go to Kissimmee, forget about it. You will be done. I don't want to be here. I'm going 40 miles an hour. Mira, nothing. Mira, it's okay. No street traffic people. You rarely see somebody walking out here. Because first of all, it's too hot. Right? Second of all, there's nowhere to walk to. All these establishments, you need a car. If you come in the Florida, get yourself a car. You feel me? You need one. Like you can't be out here, first of all, in this golden heat, right? And think you're gonna go from here to there walking. Some places only have sidewalk into certain areas. Then there's no more sidewalk. I've run into that because I love walking. But from the city, I think city folk like to walk a lot. But country folk, listen, cars, all day, trucks, big trucks with big wheels, which I love seeing. It's a lot of fun. So to my left, your right, there's a Winn-Dixie. It's a pretty cool, old school. They're in towns like this. It's a supermarket. Winn-Dixie. Don't know if you heard of it. So right now I'm on Highway 50, and the streets and highways out here have different names. Like you got State Road, which we don't have. I don't think we have up north. Then you have Country Road, and then you have the name of the street of that road or that state road. Yes, like I said, if you don't know your way around here, learn it, get your GPS. Hopefully you have signal to wherever you're going, or you have someone who knows the area, because you can get lost really fast. I get lost all the time. But it helps me learn because I live here, so. You got Leesburg to the north. That's Haines City exit over there, where I go to Wawa. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm taking the trip in my rocket ship. So right when you get up here, you're about to see nothing. Right up here. You're about to start seeing, which I love. And people don't go that far. I do. Dunkin' Donuts, I need a coffee. I don't need a coffee. I want a coffee. He loving the trip, Pixel. Pixel YT. I like that name, man. You know what, man? You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about getting me a sub. A submarine, hoagie. They have different names for it. I call it a submarine, a sub. It's gotta be out here. It's called Daniels. I think this is the place I need to go now. You do? Yeah, I love subs. I got a tour. What? You talking to me? Yeah, they brought me a sub the other day. This is how I found out about this place. My employer gave us some food, and they brought me a steak and cheese sub. I love steak and cheese sub. Subs, yeah, man. Yeah, submarines, hoagies, long foot sandwiches. I don't know whatever they call them. Subs, yeah. Facts. This is slow, but I might have to make a U-turn because I might have missed it, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. God only knows the meaning. This is the kind of love that God only knows. We're coming up to the dealer where I got my car, this car. And I wasn't even living out here when I bought this car from out here. You too, thank you, God bless. Yep, catch you next time. Police station right there on my left, your right. County Sheriff. And here's where they sell boats. Nice. We're just driving, man. I'm trying to find something to eat, but looks like we're gonna end up just going back home. I can see something, but I know, man, them places are super expensive, man. You try to get something, you know, like a sub costs you like $30. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that, Pixel YT. Highway robbery. Give me a like. Come on, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is my personal time right now. I'm sharing it with y'all. I got nothing better to do. I do got better things to do. But I'm just not doing it. Not today. I've been playing God of War Ragnarok. Again, I play video games. This was originally a video game channel, but it turned into what God needed it to be. And for me too, right? I need this. For you, it might be dumb, because you probably don't know how to drive. You can't chew gum and walk at the same time, can ya? Listen, man, you want to know how long I've been driving? Motorcycles, cars. I had 2 accidents in my whole driving career. One of them I did not. It was not my fault. I guess we could say it that way. And the other one was my fault. That was a long time ago. That's my first time driving. Don't give me one of those. You give me one. I had one of those. Mustang, boy, ripping and riding them streets all day. Well, you know, when there's nobody around, no heavy traffic, don't want to put anybody in danger. But there are roads out here that you would not believe that they're curvy and twisty. A lot of fun to ride on a motorcycle or a sports car. That's what I used to do on my weekends. When I had that motorcycle, I hit up those curvy streets in the inner Central Florida where nobody knows about unless you go riding about by yourself. Dunkin' Donuts. Then you won't never find out about it. You'll stick to the main country roads. When I had my Mustang, most definitely I was hitting those roads up. I got stopped plenty of times. Hi, sir, you know why we're pulling you over? Because you don't want to see me have fun. Because you're not having fun, you don't want to see me have fun. Shame, shame. I don't do that anymore. And of course, I don't do with people around with heavy traffic. I don't get down like that. I don't want to hurt myself, especially anyone else. So you see there's no traffic. You see that? It's beautiful. Especially when there's no traffic at all and you're the only car on the road, just forget about it. Awesome. Totally like it. I love it. So this is the town of Oakland. I did live here for a while, short period, maybe a year. There's a park to the left. They rent bikes. Amazing. And this is, I did the state park walk here. Oakland Avenue, Deer Isle Avenue, West Orange Trail, if you can see it to your right. Great place to go walk it. But if you don't have water, you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Because it will challenge your survival skills. Even though it was constructed by, us. Human beings. I'm a human being. And to tell you the truth, I don't like being in traffic. So either I accelerate to get away from it or I stay behind. Don't matter which one. I don't like being in the middle of traffic. Because people get aggressive. People do not use their blinkers. And then when they hit you, oh, I didn't see you. Well, you didn't see me here. You didn't use your blinkers. You didn't look. You didn't double look. I always double look, especially for, people on motorcycles. Because you can look once, but if you don't see them in your sight, you're going to hit them. You're going to ride them off the road and they're going to die. All because you didn't take the time to double look. Always double look. I always give motorcyclists, enough respect, because it's difficult to ride a motorcycle, on these streets. You just got to be careful. You can hear them, but sometimes you can't. If they're riding at the same speed, you cannot hear them. You got to be careful, because hitting somebody on a motorcycle is not like hitting somebody in a car. They're vulnerable. Yeah, if you want privacy, my friend, you can't come to a chat room and expect people to mind their own business. You are their business. So, chillax, man, chillax. Don't be aggressive. Por favor. We love you, all right? You want to voice your opinion, that's cool. We don't got a problem with that. But don't be disrespectful, because you will get called out. Okay? So I used to frequent this area where I'm at now. Claremont, so Oakland is really small. A lot of people don't even know that Oakland exists. It's a really small town. There are a couple of urbanizations that have really big houses, like mini mansions. I wish I still had the code to get into that place. Wow, I mean breathtaking mansions in the same community. So there might be some little spots out here to eat. There might not be. Traffic is picked up because the entrance and exit to the highways are really close by. But this place is beautiful. I love it. I love living in Florida. Even when it's thundering, I love coming out in the rain, right? Where you can barely see. I've been on the rain where you can barely see on my motorcycle, my friends. With a helmet that had no air conditioning. Because sometimes I wear a half helmet, my face, my body would be drenched to the max. I think Daniels is up here. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'll just make a Yui. Go to the places that I remember. Right, so here's where you gotta be careful. This is Winter Garden. So we're no longer in Claremont, we passed Oakland, and now we're in Winter Garden, which is a beautiful place as well. Hot Works, never been there. But Winter Garden is beautiful. I haven't been up this way in a long, long time. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, you girls, man. Love your soul natural, you already know. Wake up, wake up. We are in the state of Florida, el estado de las flores, Florencia, la Florida, la Florida city. All right, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. Maybe we passed it. Maybe I just need to go and turn around. You know, another thing that I love about Florida, that you get to see those palm trees. They don't have actual coconuts. They're just palm trees. She left. Thank you. You got to be a moderator, Pixel Bite too. Cause yeah, that's what they want. You know why it left? I'm not even called because it didn't get the attention it needed. It got called out. Those type of individuals don't like to be called out, honestly. Even if you're doing it, if you do it in a mean way, they're gonna be mean to you. Now you're in a situation where you got to be better, and you got to say, hey man, you know what? I didn't mean the way I said it, but you are acting a little bit rude, and I don't like it. And it offends me. You got to do it like that, because if you try to confront those kind of people, they are violent. They may say they're not, but look at what they're spewing nonsense and hate and disrespect. I always tell you, be respectful to people, because you never know when you're gonna run into somebody. Say, yeah, and then they call you out on your actions, and then you want to get defensive and violent. Too bad. Yeah, you could do it. Call Claremont Police, or you can call. Right now, I'm in. Where am I? Where am I? I'm in. Oh, I forgot the name of this. Winter Garden. There you go. Call the police. That's your right. You can do it. I don't care. They'll pull me over, give me a ticket, and I'll pay for it. Hands free. It's hot. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot. I gotta take off my hat. Put on some of this lotion on my head. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Call the police. Ain't nobody scared of the police. You crazy. You backing up the wrong tree, Missy. Ain't nobody scared of no police. They're here to serve and protect, and we should honor that always. So, all right. What's this? starting to recognize this area because I used to come out here when I used to live down in Oakland to do stuff. There's a mall around here. All these awesome Tesla. I just passed another Dunkin' Donuts. I think that's what I need. I don't need it. I want it. It's not my music, that's somebody next to me. I thought certain people use spices, but there are a certain group of people that use super spice. Like you eat the food and you can't even taste it. And I love spicy, mate. Love it a lot. Man, sometimes I eat food, I'm like, man, it's not food. This is a poison chemical. You trying to poison me, man? Don't tell me that. Don't tell. This better not be the place I'm thinking about. Is it? No. No, is it? Oh, it's closed. Oh, I was about to say. It's one of the best chicken places in the world. It's in Sanford. I forgot the name of it. Oh my God, their chicken is amazing. I know where it's located though. I don't like Starbucks. I need a Dunkin' Donuts from Massachusetts. Iced coffee. I need an iced coffee. Preferably vanilla bean with no sugar. I will put stevia in it. Aspartame. Which one's worse? Orange Technical College. West Orange High School. And I said I was gonna go home. I'm trying to find a little small mom and pop. Maybe they got some good chickens, chicken wings. There's a lot of those out here. A lot of small mom and pop joints. Got some good food. Of course, you gotta look around the establishment, make sure you know there ain't no bugs, which I'm sure they will be because they're outside. There ain't no bugs in the food, unless you like to eat bugs. Triangulate my position. Oh, I think this is gonna be. We're probably gonna hit downtown Winter Garden up here. Yeah, I think so. Listen, driving in Florida. Give me a like, share, subscribe. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow and almost work all day from 8 in the morning till 7 at night. Sometimes I stay a little longer because house. You know, I gotta finish things off. And look, I was about to say, I thought there was a Dunkin' Donuts on the opposite side of the street, where I haven't seen one yet. So Daytona Beach. Ooh, maybe I'll go to Daytona Beach. Not today. So this is how you get to Daytona Beach. Nice, right there. It says Tampa. See it? South. Apopka, Daytona Beach. Man, y'all getting a full tour up in this joint. Let's see if we hit downtown Winter Garden. It's not my music. Somebody in the car pumping their music. Don't belong to me. So do not strike me. I'm on the streets. People are listening to their music. So do not use that against me. Ocala, Miami. Only been there twice to Miami. Both times were horrible. Horrible. Not the people, but my situation at that point, it was horrible. It was not fun. Not fun at all. So I have trauma with that place that was not caused by that place, but my situation. Hopefully I'll get to go in the future and enjoy it for what it is, for what everybody else enjoys it for. You feel me? Oh, donkeys, found it. Yeah. So I didn't find Daniels. I think I'm just gonna probably just get some donkeys and go on my way home. Call it a day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll eat at home. I got some food yesterday. Eating nothing but fish. Got some fish. Got some veggies. Yeah, for some reason now it says 17. Can you remove your like? I think that was homegirl or it. Yeah, but that's okay. Nice, thank you, right? Getting close. We're doing it, Pixel. We're having fun, right? I'm about to log off because I'm about to get some coffee. Love your soul, not your roll. Come on in. 7:15 in the morning. We read the Bible. We do Bible readings, and we have great concepts with what we're reading. People are participating and they're joining in on what we're learning, so that's a good thing. But come on in, you'll like it. It's a lot of fun. All right. So love your soul, not your roll, and you already know. Wake up, wake up. Jesus Christ loves you. And in contrary to that individual that wanted me to crash, go to jail to get her rocks off, I made it. Peace. Godspeed. And I don't mean to do that. It's just kind of like my own self. Love your soul, not your roll. Take all your likes back because I don't need your likes. You know what I need? Father God's likes. One love. Godspeed.